And first and foremost, like I said, my dude, I'm happy to see you in the States. You've been on your grind for a while. I think you got started in commentary, I'm going to shoot in the dark here, 2019?
It was actually, contrary to belief, it was actually last year, 2022.
What the fuck?
So I started, as a little intro, I started in February 22 properly, because my friend was running a regional, and they wanted some casters, and I said, I'll just try it out. And then people liked it. And then I went to another event the next month and tried that, and people liked it, and it kept going and going and going. And before anyone knew, end of the year of last year, I was at UFA of one of the biggest FGC tournaments, and I got to commentate. Paris, right? Yeah, in Paris, France. Real esports, real esports, and I got to commentate top 8. So it was a huge milestone. And now 2023, I'm in the States, so a little bit of elevation.
I want you to understand that that's not how things normally work. like you don't just like start at a level where people immediately just accept what you do. Like there's a huge grind phase where you have to, first of all, you have to find out how to get into casting. For me, it was a daunting task because I got started commentary in 2015, and this was peak Tri-State at the time. Like you still had, oh man, just thinking of the names that we had back on the mic of the day. It was Koopa starting out, it was Gunblade, it was Keitaro, it was Pierce, it was Max. Like it was a tough chance, like even getting on. Yeah. But for you kind of found that niche where you filled a need and you just excelled right away.
Yeah, I feel like thank you. I feel like I was doing, when I did the regional for my friend that started it, I then went to some weeklies and some other stuff to kind of like, not exactly to practice, but just more so to just kind of like understand what to actually do and what to expect. And then I just got a feel for it. And then I was going to all the big tournaments I could. And then, yeah, the year just sped up. And yeah, it's kind of like, hasn't really caught back with me yet, but it's still on the way there. So
I'm still thinking about last year, man. Yeah. It is literally like you have been like, you said this was your first time doing singles in North America for Smash Ultimate. Of course, you do a lot of rivals. You've done singles on rivals. I've seen you do singles, that SmashCon and Double Down, all that stuff. But for Ult, this being your breakout for singles is, for me, it kind of felt like a long time coming, and it really shocked me when you said like this. Yeah, this is a friend doing Ult singles here in the States. Like, what do you mean you've been here? Like, oh yeah, no, teams, side events, again, other games, but like, how does it feel getting your first chance to really like get the premier blocks? And I know you're doing top 16 with Flambo. That's gonna be fire, by the way. Watch those VODs when you see my boy Flambo and this man on the mic. It's gonna be a hot one. But how does it feel to finally get that chance?
I would say, I think you put it perfectly, is that it's been a long time coming, of course. Like, I'm a very patient person, even though I might not seem like it if you know me, but I am a patient person when it comes to actual real, professional stuff. And I do understand that you can't just always expect it to come in your hands, even though that's why it might appear so. When I got LMBM, Let's Play Big Moves, back in January, and I got the sheet and it told me that I didn't get singles, I wasn't mad. I was actually more so just confused, because I just felt like I thought I could get singles. Yeah. So I didn't let it get me down, of course. I didn't carry it in that way, but it was more so a case of like, what can I do to showcase that I need to get singles? And it was just more so understanding that like, you can't expect to get singles in your first time in an A. You have to do the stuff that you don't exactly want. Because I'm not a dubs fan, I'll be honest, guys. I'm not a doubles fan. I'm sorry, guys. Scott Shack high, Cruz high. Not the biggest dubs fan. I know it's. You one of them squad. I know the Tri-State people be loving that, but I'm not Tri-State for a reason, bro.
You just. Ray gave me the thumbs up behind the camera for some.
That's my goat.
I want to see y'all play 3 characters, man, because student characters usually dog shit.
That's my goat. But either way, yeah, I understood that it was more a case of like, okay, that's fine, I don't mind, And when I did doubles and crews, I still got the good reception, and it was just more so a case of like, whenever it happens, I'm ready. And I feel like at Collision this weekend, I feel ready. A lot of people are telling me that it's good to see you on singles finally. A lot of people complained that I wasn't at singles at LMBM and that I didn't get it for Genesis, and it's just a case of, in my opinion, of like, it's understandably okay to be kind of upset, but for me it was more a case of cool, but when is it my turn to do singles? And it's this weekend, so that's how I feel, really.
Yeah.